Missed. Oh, need to turn you down as well, don't I? There we go. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Monday Night Live from the front parlour. And I am tremendously excited at the prospect of spending the following 2 hours. We've got 2 lovely, wonderful, marvellous hours together. Oh, what a joyous thing that is. And we are going to wave away Monday and welcome it. Come here, sort yourself out. Oh, for God's sake. Hell hath no fury like a recalcitrant puff. Buffet. So yes, I'm thoroughly looking forward to this. And what are we going to do over the next 2 hours? Anything we damn well please is the answer to that. I haven't got a drink or anything. I'm very badly prepared. Hold on, let me get a drink. I shall need a drink. I've had all day to prepare for this. Breakfast meticulously planned. I can still recall our last summer. Oh, and I will be using this rather lovely coaster, very kindly sent by one of you fabulous people. Right, so yeah, during the course of the next couple of hours, I will be joined by our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. Sean's box will be putting in an appearance. 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin is redundant this evening, but of course I do have the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you may, for all I know, decide to leave a voice note. And do you know what? I jolly well hope that you do. Now then, what should we do now? Would you like a tour of the front parlour? Because there may be some of you who are not familiar with my front parlour, and I'm more than happy to give you a tour should you wish to have one. But it would be rude of me not to catch up with your comments that you are kind enough to leave, because I mean, let's face it, your comments really are the meat and potatoes of this 99 ice cream with a flake that we. Oh, shit in hell. Where's me thing? Oh God! Oh, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it, darlings? I can tell already it's going to be one of those bloody nights. Right, first cab off the rank, as far as I can see, was our very own lovely Andrew Buttigieg, who we have known and loved for many years now as dear old Ivor Spotty Butty. Also with us is the fabulous Richard Paulie Galtieri. Oh, Jen is with us, our fabulous Janine Watts, who's been for a day at the beach today, darlings. Now, I don't want to give away secrets. Some of you are kind enough to add me as a Facebook friend, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it's not for me to give away to the general community things that are put to friends only on a Facebook feed. But I can tell you that our lovely Jen, who, let's face it, we all adore, she went on a little trip to the seaside today, Brighton to be specific. And a wonderful time was being had when, unfortunately, she wanted to have a go on the donkey rides and then have an ice cream. And unfortunately, she found that she'd run out of holiday spending money. Oh, you know how it is. You end up in an arcade and you throw all of your tuppences into the tuppenny falls. So there she was. So, but our Jen is, if she's nothing else, she is resourceful. She is a splendidly resourceful woman. And she managed to find a local knocking shop where she put in a couple of hours shift and all good, money for the rest of the day. So well done, you, Jen. Well done on your hard work and ingenuity. And I hope that you all had a fabulous day. Oh, fish and chips by the sea. You can't beat it, can you, darlings? And it's kind of you to give us your time. Who else have we got? Oh, Fun Stuff 24. Oh, somebody else has just sent me a friend request. Thank you very much. I will accept that very short. Well, I'll say very shortly. It'll be at some point after midnight, after the live stream, quite honestly. Fun Stuff 24 is with us, the lovely Jacqueline. Woohoo! Parlour night shenanigans, indeed. Peter P is with us. Cairgorm 1 is with us and says evening all. The head mistress, Diane Sturdy. Stand up, salute. Give that foreskin a jolly good tugging, if you don't mind. Just show a bit of respect, basically. Good evening, Diane. I hope Boaty remembered to charge up the microphone. I did, and I've got a spare. Finston Churchill is with us. Good evening, Jason and fellow friends. Hope you've had a good day, mate. We hope you've had a good day too. Excuse me. Pardon my coffee. It wasn't the cough that carried him off. It was the coughing that carried him off. And who else we got? So this is the parlour, says Cairgorm. Think I've seen it on a couple of vids, not seen a live from here though. Well, there you are, you see. First time for everything. A pottering in the parlour, says Richard. There will be no pottering in this parlour tonight, darlings. Actually, I don't think there ever has been any pottering in this parlour. Not since I've lived here anyway. Has there? No, not that I recall. Not that I recall. Good Lord, an unchristened room, darlings. Then there are lots more hellos flying around. Now, who doesn't like a pottering in the parlour, says Oh, hang on. Thinking now. I think that rug saw a bit of action many years ago. Oh, you can't see it. I'll show it to you in a minute. Evening team, says Mystic Haired, and a very good evening to you. Matron joins us and says hello to everybody individually, which is kind of her, but then she's that sort of woman. She's a very generous lady, is Matron. She's generous with her time. She's generous with her friendship. She's generous with the community bosom. And she's generous with her own part, in a sense, if you'll forgive me, because our Tracy happens to live in the penthouse suite of a tower block in London. And being a penthouse suite apartment type thing, it has got floor to ceiling windows. And our matron, she likes to gaze out over the nighttime and daytime landscape, whatever scape you want to scape, really. And she never closes the curtains. And some of you already know this. Some of you have seen it because you video called her. Matron is perpetually naked. She will put some clothes on if she's going out down to the local greengrocers or fish shop, but within her own four walls, she is very comfortable being absolutely stark bollock. And that means that, any reasonably determined pervert with a zoom on their phone can see all sorts of things through those floor to length windows. And who can blame them? Who else have we got now then? Alan Simpson joins us. Greetings, honourable parlour and community. Greetings to you, my dear chap. More hellos flying around. Trisha Alderman, the lovely Trisha. hopefully with Paul. Good evening, Boaty, and a jolly good evening to you both. Thank you for joining us. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon is with us as well, one of our wonderful moderation team, and of course, my colleague and fellow content creator that forms part of the. We are both managed by MHM Management, and proud to be so. Good evening, bogs of beauty, brawn, and brains, says she. Oh, and Boaty. Thanks for that, Emmels. Mrs. Titties, good evening, says Richard. This is a front windy bottom, says Alan Simpson. I wonder how the Bee Gees are doing, says Dan. I will show you. I'm going to do a tour of the parlour. So I will show you how they're doing. Oh, Melanie is here, the Right Honourable Minister for Tenting. Good evening, Melanie, and hope you've had a lovely day. More hellos, more hellos. Oh, and Melanie goes on to say good evening to everyone, having said good evening to me. And I like that you got me in first. That's nice. That makes me feel particularly special that I get the first mention. More hellos, more hellos. I was wondering about the Bee Gees too, says Alan. You will not have to wonder much. What do you mean community live stream? Did I make a typo in the doings, in the thumbnail? Look, well, if I did, you're just going to have to live with it. I did it in a rush. I completely forgot that I was supposed to do it. Diane says, do you think they've gone the way of the real Bee Gees for tax purposes? Well, one of the Bee Gees is still alive, Diane. But, oh, God, they don't look very well to me, says Emma. We'll have a look at them in a minute. Maybe one will soldier on like Big Baz, says Alan. He's referring, of course, to Barry Gibbs, the only one left. Well done, Mystic Hair. Hope they're staying alive. Oh, take a look at that shag pile in front of the fireplace. Smooth bastard, says Jim Bob the Second. Hello, JBT. Boaty needs to give them a good jive talking to. Oh, God, are these going to go on all night? Dear, oh dear. A much more relaxed Boaty this evening, methinks, in that leatherette chair. Leatherette, how dare you? How dare you? He's wearing matron socks, says Peter P. I love these socks. These are part of my collection of Boo socks. Boo had a thing for interesting and colourful socks, and she used to buy some for me. Looking a bit better tonight, Boaty, says Richard. Yes, I'm feeling all right at the moment. This morning I was terrible again. No better, absolutely no better, as bad as I've been. But as is the pattern, as the day goes on, I start to feel a bit better. But oh, that's a thought. I'm due to take some pain relief in a minute. We'll have a short intermission every half an hour, darlings. And when that comes up, I'll go and take some more pain relief. But yeah, I'm, and it's been, I haven't had the slight trauma that I had yesterday. Apologies, last night was a bit of a train crash, darlings. Things happen occasionally. But yes, tonight I am feeling, well, actually, I'm feeling not only relaxed, I'm feeling very excited about times ahead. I've got some things to tell you, and I hate that this has been a wasted Monday. That I'm not out tenting, that I'm not out netting, that I'm not off grid somewhere amazing. But if that was going to happen on a Monday, this is the right Monday for it to happen. It's cold, it's blowy. There's been rain. There's going to be a hell of a lot more rain starting just after midnight. Are you feeling better today, Boaty? Asked Jen. Well, I've just told you, but thank you for asking. That's kind. I see he has his sex socks on tonight. Yeah, kind of. Is that a puff or a footstool? Oh, I suppose it's a footstool, technically, isn't it? I love this footstool. I was very, very happy when I found this footstool. It fits in with this parlour perfectly. Still can't get used to this shores indoors thing. That's because your shoes indoors thing. That's because you are Scandinavian, Peter P. And it's different for yeah, it's different for different people. I'm perfectly comfortable with having shoes on indoors, darlings. I don't mind in the least. Dress code for the MHM meetup are those socks, says Emma. Uh, how's the head doing, Boaty? Asked Jim Bob 71. It's yeah, it's no better. It's no better. But what the hell? My head hasn't fallen off and it hasn't exploded, so we're okay. A roaring fire and silk jacket would complete the ambiance, says Fun Stuff. I agree. The parlour where Emma saw the tall naked ghost at the bottom of the stairs. Mike Potter 37, channel member, joins us. Good evening to you. That is a clip, says Matron. Hilarious. The flying microphone. And Emma says, Richard, it's the front parlour where the lights all exploded when I was there. Yes, that did actually happen. There were some slightly ghostly doings when Emma was here. Connor Black is with us. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. And says, hi, we've just bought a camper from watching your vids. Brilliant news. Tell me all about it. Oh, check me out. Influencer. I'm influencing people into buying campers. Ah, that's brilliant news. Tell us all about it. And let us know when your first trip is if you haven't done it already. What kind of van is it? What are your plans? Oh, come on, let us share your excitement. Stratuspherian joins us as well. Good evening, Strat. Melanie Panini has a ring to it. Melanini, says Peter P. Oh, Melanini. I quite like that. Emma says Boaty spends £10 worth of 2p coins to win a 10p coin. Yeah, but it was a lucky 10p coin and it was worth every penny. And that 10p, for those who don't know, is mounted on the magnetic board in my little officey bit in the guest bedroom. Yes. Chris Heavens joins us and says, Chris and Sadie have joined you for our first live view. Well, good evening, Chris and Sadie. Thank you so much for joining the community tonight, and you will be made most welcome. I bet people have already said hello to you and welcomed you. Matron is bowing to Peter with Melanini. I quite like Melanini. That's quite cute, isn't it? Yeah. Melanini. What did you have for breakfast today? I had a Melanini. Boaty's fishing for a discount. Oh dear. Oh yes, Matron's welcoming Chris and Sadie, as is Diane. Mike Potter is thanking Mark for the gifted membership. Thank you again, Mark, for last night, and indeed Ben. We had no fewer than 6 gifted channel memberships last night, and you all know how incredibly grateful I always am for those. They are my favourite form of YouTube support because, as I keep saying, it supports me, it supports the channel, it helps create the videos, but it also gives membership to somebody else who might not otherwise be able to afford or justify it. Mr. Drummer 316, who we know and love as Martin, is with us and says good evening all, and a very good evening to you. Oh, Emma, I'm sorry. My cough is awful tonight, says Emma. Emma's got the lurgy. I feel like the parlour needs a drinks glove, says Alan. What the bloody hell is a drinks glove? Oh, I don't know. How many members now, Boaty? Asks Mike Potter. Let's have a look, shall we? I don't know off the top of my head, but I will soon find out. Oh, press the wrong button. Silly ass. That's the one. Oh, we've dipped. We've dipped, darlings. 94. We're back under the 100. It's 94. Ah, well. Thing is, when the gifted memberships expire, people don't necessarily renew them, you know. So, it was nice being over 100. So, Alan, what is a drinks glove? Explain. Needs a sommelier, says Dan. Well, I'm here. I can be a sommelier. I do that job at work. Good to be here, says Josh, and it is bloody fabulous to have you. Good evening to one and all, he says. Ah. Oh, Jimmy Quinn is with us. Good evening, Jimmy. How the devil are you? Emma says, yeah, when we do the test runs for our joint lives, Tracy is always naked, and it's so tempting to click on that go live button. Finston Churchill says, I think you should be the new voice of Radio 4, Boaty. God, that would be my dream come true. I've never been on Radio 4. Nothing that I've written has ever been on Radio 4, to the best of my knowledge. Oh God, I would so love that. My dream would be to be a panelist on Just a Minute on Radio 4. I would love that. If the ladies ask Boaty nicely, he may whip something up on the mighty organ. And Paul Cooper, oh right, I spelled community wrong. Paul Cooper is with us and says, evening all. Right, we're going to have a membership ready shortly when I'm going to go and take some pain relief. But I am going to, first, I'm going to give you a guided tour of the front parlour. So, where should we start? Okay, let's, right. So, here you've got the outside, and you won't be able to see through the window, you'll just see a reflection. But that out there is Yvette Carte Blanche, for whom there are plans. I'll tell you all about that later. Then there you have got the Three Stooges in their Chatsworth green pots. Then we've got the telephone table down there. Oh, there was a lot of debate. Do the finger phone for nostalgia. Oh, well, then. There you go. Who remembers those? Oh, adjust your microphone. Oh. Hang on, I'll put my microphone on my lapel. Bear with. There you go. There you go. Hopefully that sounds okay. So, yeah, so you've got the telephone table. There was a lot of debate over exactly where the phone should be when I acquired this telephone table. This was, it was last summer, wasn't it? Yeah, so, that's better. Good. Love that phone. That's too read. That's too small for me to read. I'll catch up with them later. But yeah, I love this phone in the matching green. That's a thing. Under there is where Sean's box lives when it's not being deployed, because Sean's box is a phone box. There's a lamp there. Oh, this is the old school community telephone address book. Who remembers these? So you go to the letter of choice, press the doings, and it pops open like that. That is fabulous. Somebody bought this. I'm trying to remember. Was it you, Jimmy? Was it? I think it was. Might have been Jimmy. I think. But yeah. So there you go. Then we've got, moving over here. That is the piano stool that I found in a charity shop. Whenever it was it? Was it earlier this year or later? Or earlier last year? A lot of these. I went through a phase last summer of trawling Facebook and eBay. Basically, basically, I decided I want to pretty up my front parlour because I don't use this room. And it was kind of a bit bare, and I wanted to find some bits and pieces. So I started, and I've got a bit of, I flatter myself, I've got a bit of an eye um, for antiques and whatnot. I like to think I've got half decent taste. So I started browsing charity shops, antique shops, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and these were all finds. So yeah, there you go. I love the telephone table. It's got two little drawers down there as well. I adore that. The telephone was a Facebook Marketplace bargain that I picked up on the way back from a visit to the yard, I think. That piece there, that was a charity shop. The telephone table itself, where was that from? That might have been Facebook, actually. The piano stool was, oh, that was from, yeah, that was a charity shop. Then down here in the corner, you've just got a little table with a little lamp and a piece of rock that has some significance. Then over here, you have got the mighty organ. The mighty organ, darlings. Oh, hang on, let me put you down so I can. So, there you go. That is my mighty organ. And sometimes when I've got nothing better to do, I quite enjoy having a little play with my organ. I do. I don't deny it. And there have been occasions where I've let somebody else play with my organ. Oh, yeah. Hang on, let me transfer hands. Oh, I'll be playing with this all night. I'll be playing with this all night if I get onto it. So there you go. Let me put you down again and put the cover back on the mighty organ. There are many organ stops down there because sometimes, darlings, you've just got to stop your organ. You've just got to say, I'm sorry, organ, but no, you need to stop. So there you go. That is the mighty organ. Then moving around, we have got well, of course, you have to have a sheepskin rug, don't you? I mean, I'll be honest. I wouldn't buy a sheepskin rug now, but I'm not going to throw one away that I've got. It is a real sheepskin, by the way. Obviously, I bought that before I moved here. Obviously, with the sheep is in my field, just opposite. That's the field out there, darlings, and that's where the sheep is live. I couldn't do it now. But seeing as I've got it, let's put you down so you're nice and steady. Seeing as I've got it, yeah, I'm not going to throw it away. So then there's a bit of a fireplace. Now, these are from a little artisan shop somewhere, can't remember exactly where. Well, actually, I wasn't there. Somewhere in Torbay. And my mother bought those for me, oh gosh, 30 years ago, something like that. Then up here, we've got clock. Picture, that was charity shop find. The piggies, anything, oh God, there's cobweb there. Right, anything piggy that you see in Windy Bum is mum. My mum had a thing for pigs. So I used to buy anything piggy that I could find for her. So when she passed away, her favourite bits I have on display here. So they're the little memory of mum. That was a gift from mum. That was a gift from mum. That's the thing for my central heating. More mum things. Then moving over into the corner, we finally get to see the Bee Gees. There is Morris. Oh, and at the window there, if you can see, that's Minge Bag and the garden. Do you want to see the garden while it's still light? Oh, mind you, the internet might not reach. So that is Barry, and then you've got Morris and Robin. So there you go. All of you who thought that they were dead, they're absolutely not. And underneath the Bee Gees, we come to one of my little successes from last year. Now, those of you who are longer term viewers, you will remember these. But it's a bit dark, but you're not going to see. The detail on those is fascinating. And I bought those off Facebook Marketplace from a lovely lady in the High Peak. And I can't remember what I paid for them. Some of you might remember. I'll catch up on the comments. I can't read the comments on my phone, they're too small. But I paid something like £15 or £20 each for them. And somebody said to me in a comment on the video, you might want to check those out, Boaty, because I think those are blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to remember what they're called now. They're Chinese side cabinets or something. And so, yeah, I checked them out, and the nearest to them that I could find that looked the same, that had actually sold on eBay, sold for just over £2,000. And yeah, I paid 15 or 20 quid, something like that for them. I can't remember. But I didn't want to sell them. I bought them because I loved them, and I still love them. I think they really add to the parlour. And I love the quality, and I love the detail on the handles. It's a shame it's dark. You can't. The handles are amazing. I absolutely adore them. Up here, we've got, that was a little charity shop find that just fitted a gap. And that piece of art there came from Matron and Emma. And that was, oh, let me remember now. I think that was the grandfather. Switch the big light on. I think it was their grandfather who painted that. But I think it looks, hang on, which one is the big light? Oh, there we are. Oh, that's awful. I don't like the parlour in that light, but at least I can show you the handles. So have a look at the details on the handles there. I think they're absolutely exquisite. And that one in particular. I'm really very, very fond of these. Very fond of those indeed. Let's get that light off because I don't like the big light being on. It's too much. That's better. Right, yeah, so yeah, that piece of art is from Tracy and Emma's granddad. He painted that. And I just think the green ferny bit goes beautifully with the plants there in the corner. Then you've got the stairway to heaven, if you like. There's another little side table there, some books down there. That was another charity shop find. As was the footstool, that was charity shop. Then the seat of power. And then moving around here, we come to the booze stand. So now I've had this quite a long time. This is one of the very few things I brought from my from my cottage in Wales when that got sold. I did rescue this because I love this, and I bought this when I was living full time in the cottage in Wales while my wife and I were separated, and I was living at our holiday cottage. And I bought it off eBay, and I went over the bridge to Bristol to collect it. And I just love it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. And then we've got some memory items on here. The 2 bottles of Harrods Claret are from a Harrods hamper that a friend bought as a housewarming present when I first moved into, after the divorce, when I moved into Farcorth, where I was for 5 months before I moved here to Windy Bum. The ashtrays, they are little finds from Brocante or village sales, basically the equivalent of our kind of car boot sales that I found when I was living in France, as are those martini ashtrays. So yeah, they're little aide memoire of times living in France. The wine glass is from one of Eula, that one. Champagne flutes have got no particular relevance. Oh, that was from one of you lovely people as well. That was a birthday present, not this year, but last year. The hip flask, a lot of you already know about that. That was a second date present from Bernard. And it might seem a bit random, but it's not. It related to a particular incident from our first date that amused us both. Then down there's just various odds and sods. The cigars are from Neil. Those H, J, and H, Mrs. Always Right. Those were from Chinese Madam. We had one each. Oh, that glass again. That was a housewarming gift from after the divorce. That hip flask there, which won't stand up, that's why it's lying down. It won't stand up for some reason. That was a gift from one of you fabulous people quite recently. Then what have we got here? Random art on the wall that I bought off Facebook Marketplace. That is my one and only relic that I still have from my cycling career. And that was a particularly big thing that I won, a season-long competition. And you don't get to keep the trophies, you see. The trophies go back at the end of the year. But if it's a really big trophy, you do get a little keepsake as memory and proof that you won. A bit more wall art again from a charity shop, and then you've got a little doings. I love these cushions, and again they were a charity shop find. Everything here has been done on the cheap, darlings. There's nothing here that I paid a lot of money for, apart from the booze stand I paid a lot of money for. But that was back when I had money. And this Shearsham table, yeah, I paid a few quid for that as well. And that is it, darlings. That is the parlour. So I'll pop you back down there. Oh, and I'll pop you on there. Put the lapel back onto the iPad, and I can catch up with your comments before they disappear. And then we'll have an intermission, and I'll take some tablets. There we go. Oh, I might have missed some a meticulously planned Melanini. I might have missed some comments. Where are your servants? Is it their night off? Richard says, any woman who offers to make you a bacon panini in the middle of nowhere in the morning is worth her weight in gold. Wouldn't happen around here, that's for sure. I completely agree, Richard. I completely agree. Tommy says, San Juan in Alicante tonight. Come over, Boaty. Flight leaves in 10 minutes. Oh, God, I'd love to. Tony Bowen joins us. Good evening to you. I'd better whiz through these comments because we're losing. Oh, a drinks globe, Alan. I thought you said a drinks glove. A drinks globe. Yeah, I know what a drinks globe is. And yeah, I would love one. I would love one. I thought you said glove. Oh, dear. Do the finger phone for nostalgia. Yeah, we did that. Oh, adjust your microphone. Yeah. Love that phone. Used to get one finger stuck and it would end up on the floor. Does that dial phone work? Asked Josh. I had one of those before. Yes, it does. You've got it really nice in there, Boaty, says Rich. That's very kind. Thank you. I've got the slightly later dial phone, says Alan. Mine is red. Oh, yeah. I'd quite like... I would quite like a red one for the bedside table upstairs, actually. It's slightly lighter up your way to down here in Bristol, says Dan. My flat's a real fucking mess, says Stu. Can I hire you, Boaty? Yeah, absolutely. I'll do anything for money. Does anyone walk past Windy Bum, stop and peer at you through the window, Boaty? Asked Mr. Cat. Yes, is the quick and easy answer to that. Yes, they do. Now, and that is why I spend all of my time in the other room, darlings, in the kitchen, dinery thingy. I don't use this front parlour hardly at all. As you'll have seen, I don't have a televisual, and I'm not one for sitting on my ass doing nothing. I've got nothing against it. It's good to relax. I'm just not very good at it. I tend to potter. I need to potter. That's what I do. I potter around doing things. I'm no good at sitting still and doing nothing. So I'm normally in there. Now, here, the curtains are never closed. I leave the curtains open 24/7. Emma will tell you all about my weird habits. And whereas in the kitchen, the curtains that side, I keep them closed for exactly that reason. People do walk past and they do peer in. So for a bit of privacy, I do keep those closed, but anybody is welcome to have a peer in at the front parlour. People have even been kind enough to compliment me and say, I had a peek at your front parlour and it's lovely. I said, well, thank you very much. Oh, it was me, says Jimmy Quinn. I thought it was. Never seen one of those before, says Josh. It's like a back in time parlour, says Fun Stuff. Yeah. That's a nice ashtray, says Stuart. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, wow. My mum has a phone book like that. And the phone, says Jen. Yeah, that's the nice leg, says Tommy. Oh. Emma Lemon says, oh, Melanini could be our secret spy. Oh, Chris Heaven says, sorry, Boaty, I'm in trouble, as I forgot to mention that Frankie, our sausage dog, is also present but asleep, while Sadie and I are enjoying your chat. P.S. We're munching Maltesers. Well, hello again to Chris and Sadie, and a massive hello to Frankie, the sausage dog, who is now definitely a member of the community. A red phone would be my preference, says Jimbob71. Well, except that this room has got a green theme, so a red phone would look a bit silly. But a red phone would not look silly in my boudoir, which has a red theme, and in fact, it would look fabulous on the bedside table. I like the retro aesthetic within the front parlour, says Burlington Bertie. Thank you. Right, and I've missed some comments because Melanini says, Peter P, how do you know? But I don't know what they're talking about because those comments must have disappeared. So somebody tell me. Exactly, Fun Stuff. Red would clash. Red would clash in that room. Oh no, says Shelley Denise. Welcome, Shelley. I forgot it started at 10. What did I miss? Not much. We were just killing time till you got here. I bet Boaty would shit himself if that phone rang. I would, Mr. Care, because the last time that I changed my internet provider, I finally dropped my landline. So the phone does work, but I no longer have a landline. So I would be amazed if it rang. Get a yellow pages for nostalgia next to the phone. Do you know? Not a yellow pages, but I did think about a telephone directory. If I could find one of those for this area, I would 100% buy it and have it on the telephone table. I love that telephone table because when I was a kid, that's what you grew up with. People had telephone tables. Now, our telephone table in my parents' place was a cheap pseudo pine affair with a floral seat. But I think that telephone table is a thing of beauty. I'm trying to remember. I think, did I buy that telephone table off the same lady that I bought the Chinese cabinets from? I think I might have. Then there are more hellos flying around. Oh no, Boaty, don't get your organ out, says Mark. Good evening, Mark. It's like the flight deck of a 747. I do like your organ, says Martin. Looks well played. Boaty's going to give us a tour of the bog next, says Mr. Gare. We'll save that for another day. Technics, very posh, says Mark. I only had a Bon Tempe. Oh, Nigel is with us, 00 Garage. Hello. Well, that's a big organ you have there, says Jen. Ah, well, if you've got it, flaunt it. Do the neighbours ever tell you off for playing with your organ too loudly, says Alan. It hasn't happened yet. The rug looks like Yoda. Mr. Care says, have to say, just look at those surfaces. There's no dust. Well, you know, I like to be clean and tidy. Nice clock, says Alan. He's probably been cleaning all day and prep, says Emma. I really haven't. Did you kill that sheep, Boaty? Says Stephen S. Paul. Good evening to you. No, not guilty. Ridiculously clean. He's dusted. I dust all the time. I clean every day. I like a clean, tidy, well-ordered home. So I clean every single day of my life. I like piggies. The 5K cabinet. Oh, was it $5,000? Could have been. I can't remember. Apparently they're worth a right few quid anyway. Boaty, your housemaid's knee doing all of that dusting. My knees are in good shape. Oh God, Mingebag's darling. Oh, that's true, Emma. Mingebag's name is actually Melanie. Yeah. Yes, says Matron, that was painted by mine and Emma's grandfather. Oh, hello. Oh, the voice notes are pinging in. Jolly good. Right, we'll have that in the intermission. There's an intermission coming up, darlings. I don't like the big light on, says Diane, and neither do I. It completely spoils the ambience. Neat setup, says Josh. Those red wine things are fab, says Mr. Care. Jim Bob 71. I used to love this. Well, who would live in a house like this? David, it's over to you. Not a bad impression, is it? Be honest. I love the martini drink coasters. So 70s. They're ashtrays actually, but yeah, they are definitely 70s. Hooked on classics, said lovely Simone. Hello, Bloaty and chat. The Anaglypta wallpaper is antique. 1980s do it all. Everybody's saying hello to Simone. I love those cushions, says Emma. I love the cushions as well. Oh, did we get up to 106 viewers? Excellent. Excellent. 104 at the moment. Oh, we're flying tonight, aren't we? Look at that carpet. Tis like a billiard table. Oh, a timestamp from Jen. That's always helpful. 22:44. So we're not far behind. He even leaves the lights on 24/7, says Peter P. Oh, I can tell them all about your weird habits, can I, says Emma. Great. God, it's almost wine o'clock. Oh, haven't even drunk my water and it's almost wine o'clock. I'm looking forward to a glass of wine. People peering in, says Steve Nespaul. That's why I have multiple firearms in the house. Oh dear. I'm in the room now, says Simone. Is the box getting a pounding? It will do in due course. Did it not happen last night? Oh, I'll double pound it tonight. Don't worry. Emma says, Boaty, you bought the telephone table, and then afterwards the lady said she had a few other bits. So you went and had a look and took the first unit, and then she said she had another unit, so you went back for that too, and also got some pictures and a little lamp. That's right. That's right. So they did all come from the same home. I'll pay Boaty 100 quid to come and sort the cat hair issue, says Steve. I'd do anything for 100 quid. When's the bar open, Boaty? Any minute now, because it's coming up to wine o'clock. I miss sitting by the fire in my nana's parlour in the cottage, says Richard. Oh, we've got another voice note, darlings. You can have the voice note when we have an intermission. You did pound the box last night, says Jen, because Ted got a look in too. Oh, right, okay, thank you. It's just a single pounding then. Right then, darlings. Intermission time. We're almost into wine o'clock. Time is just flying, isn't it? But we've got some voice notes. Let's have a look. Here is your first.
Boaty, pound that box as if your vacuum exploded. Twat.
I will do. We'll do that in the second half. And we've got one. Here we go. The next voice that you hear will be that belonging to a hairy lunatic.
Hello, matey.
Hello.
I was really hoping to join you tonight, but I ended up doing some sort of daft impromptu nighttime bike ride.
Oh.
And I've just finished it now.
Oh.
And it's been the most unpleasant experience I could ever really have wished for.
Oh dear.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, mate. Right. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I will see you in what time it is. I will see you in a couple of minutes, complete with a glass of the good stuff. Do you want to have a look at the fire instead while I'm gone? There you go. Fill your boots. Stay tuned for part 2, where exciting things will happen. Okay, darlings, come back to me. Come back to me. There you go. Right. Oh, all things for part 2, and I've got loads of stuff to tell you about. And I am going to jump back to your comments, darlings. I'm enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying this. I hope you are too. Genuinely, I hope you are. I hope you are. This is. Oh, I've not got you at a very good angle there, have I? You're just seeing a load of staircase. Let's swizzle around a bit. There you go. That's better, isn't it? That's more better. You look. You want a bit of cushion? I love this cushion. I love these cushions. I was so happy when I found those. Honestly, sometimes you can find bargains in charity shops and whatnot that are nicer than anything you can find that's brand Harry Spankers. Oh, poor Mustard. I'm sorry he didn't enjoy his nighttime bicycle ride. I must say, I was never fond of riding at night. Oh, right. We will extend the intermission slightly because the good Mr. Parry has given us his words of wisdom.
Is this live from the nursing home? How many visitors are in the nursing home there today, sir? Anyway, are you feeling any better anyway? Today I went out with my mother to Ellesmere Port, went to the butcher's, bought some nice steak, which I've had my steak this evening. I had that with new potatoes and peas, followed by a nice toffee cheesecake with my posh coffee and posh biscuits.
Of course.
And I've just been eating some, I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Not Mars bars, but the whatever they're called, beginning with W.
Whispers?
You have? Like What's It or something. Not What's It. Whispers, that's it. Whispers. I've had 3 Whispers by watching some old bastard. I've had 3 coffees today. And I've got the airport run tomorrow. So I've got the school run in the morning and the airport run in the afternoon. Well, 1:30, 2 o'clock, drop my brother off the airport. Hopefully I remember to pay, because I don't want to be like seeing on the internet where people have been fined after dropping people off. £100 fine, don't fancy paying that. Anyway, thank you very much. You're a wanker, sir.
Well, How kind of you to say so.
Hopefully you do go camping next week, sir.
Oh,
Otherwise, that's help me gathering dust.
I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
And also, don't forget to fix your tyres, sir.
Yes, I have news.
You won't do what I do. Order them online and go to the nearest place and have them fitted, so it works out cheaper.
I know.
Anyway, thank you very much, sir. Please twat the like button, everybody.
Yes, please do that, everybody.
And this guy is a wanker.
Totally.
Thank you to Mrs. Titties. Thank you to the captain of his honour ship, the matron, headmistress, and also want to thank Caroline. I'm surprised she never used the bus pass while she was around Southport. That'd have been perfect for her. She's the right age these days. It looked like she had a lovely time with her son at the football thing. Anyway, thank you very much. You are a wanker, sir. Bye-bye.
The lovely Mr. Parry there. What would we do without him? Well, hopefully we will never ever have to find out. Right then. Right, I've got various bits of news and some answers to Mr. Parry's questions, but it is, let me just check that the sun is well over the yard arm, isn't it, darling? So, cheers, your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're fortunate, ladies. And above all, and I say this with love in my front parlour and sincerity in my back bottom, get stuffed. Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't take the bloody pills. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I'd better go and take them, otherwise this headache will just become intolerable. Bear with. Right, jolly good. That's all done, so we can settle in now. We can settle in now for the push towards midnight. Cheers again, darlings. Very nice too. Okay. Where did we get to? God, how far back have we got to go here? About here, wasn't it? Okay. That chair seems a bugger to get out of, says Mystic Hair. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm just quite... That is a neat room, says Josh. Oh, that's very kind. Mustard has not been tenting then, says Kagon1. Nope, so you're not going to see me naked in the back of a tuk-tuk. JB2 says, I've been somewhat elsewhere for the past half an hour. Has there been any hot pottering action in the parlour? No, there hasn't. No, there hasn't. Look, you know I'll do pretty much anything on the live stream, but I draw the line at that. See, I'm late taking those pills now, and head's starting to just kick in a bit. Never mind. The wine will take care of that as well, won't it? Feel no pain. Oh, food news. Oh God. No, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Oh, a package, says Jen. Yes, I have a package. New package. Could it be tent, carpet, and curtains? Oh, I would like the carpet. I would like the carpet. It's out of stock at the moment. Boaty seems a bit better tonight, says Tony. Is he feeling better or just relieved to be not in a cold, damp tent? I'm not feeling any better. Just feeling the same as I have been for 6 days now. But I am feeling a bit more relaxed. Last night was a bad night in other ways, apart from health-wise. So yeah, last night was just a bit of a perfect storm. That's why it was all a bit gloomy. But I'm relieved that I didn't do the tenting. And I'm relieved I didn't go away in netty. I knew that it was so tempting, not the tenting, because, oh my God, it's blowing a gale. Trying to put a tent up for the first time ever in that gale, and then trying to take it down in that gale with that, when it's going to be peeing down with rain tomorrow morning as well. Oh, that would have been intolerable. But I was so tempted to go away in netty and just have a little off-grid night somewhere. But I know that 6 days in there, I know that with a bit of pain management and standing around and whatever, I feel all right in the evenings. I've been going to work, no problem. I feel okay, but I know that the next morning I'm going to be screwed and my vision is going to be screwed. So I did the sensible thing, and it's actually been nice. It's actually been nice to kind of just relax, and I've had a proper catch up with Emils. We've been pinging each other like mad, and I've got news on that front, darlings. And yeah, it's been quite pleasant. And as I say, if you're going to miss a Monday, this, thanks to the weather, this hasn't been a bad one to miss. But I'm just counting the hours now until I feel better and I can just start doing things again. Certainly looking forward to next Monday, but wine burp. I'm doubly determined to just make the most of every day of the summer now, because we're past the solstice. We're on the slide down now. We're on the slide down towards the next solstice, which is December the 21st. So let's make sure that we make the most of this time. And I've got things to talk about on that subject, but I'm going to catch up with comments first. Boaty's hidden his Cliff Richard LPs. Yeah, never been into Cliff Richard. It's a nice, relaxing vibe tonight, says Shelley. You seem very relaxed too, Boaty. Hope you're feeling better. That's very kind. Random 80s Brit question, says Fun Stuff. I remember the summer treat that was a frozen foot. I remember those as well. They were called Funny Feet, weren't they? Something like that. Do they still make those? I don't know, but somebody else probably will. Not seen them for years, Fun Stuff, says Richard. Freaky Feet or something they were called. I think they were called Funny Feet. I'm sure they were. Yep, Stu agrees. Funny Feet. And Galdar IRL also agrees. Funny Feet they were called. See, I remembered. I can remember things from 30 years ago. I just can't remember what I did last night or this morning. Headache, you're not drinking enough water, Boaty. That's the problem. Nobody knows what water is in the UK. Tommy, I drink water all day. Um, when I get up, I have 2 cups of coffee. Um, at 11 o'clock, I move to the wine. In the meantime, I drink water and Vimto, which obviously contains water. It's a diluted cordial. So I drink a hell of a lot of water. But I do agree that most people do not drink enough water. My headache is not due to any of a lack of water. It is due to, I don't know what it is, a flu, COVID, acute sinusitis, infected sinuses, God only knows. But I'll be jolly glad when it goes away, I can tell you that much. I love the iceberg ice cream sandwich you get in Ireland by HB. White ice cream and a chocolate type biscuit. Ah. 2309 says Jen. Thank you, Jen. Oh, I'm not far behind at all. I'm not far behind at all. I have got stuff to tell you. Oh, now we're talking bread. Okay. Oh, Simone received a package today, a new LP. Congratulations to you. Boaty, sore heads coming from neck because you on phone all day. I'm really not on phone all day. I don't use my phone. I use them as cameras, and that's about it. Well, Tommy, you saw that I was drinking water for the last hour. Just clean water. I drink it all the time. Hi, Boaty all says HW100 or HW100 or HW100. And hi to you. We haven't seen you for a while and we've missed you. Oh, fabulous to see you there. And I've caught up with the comments and I've knocked the microphone off. God. So let's prop you up there. Let's pop the microphone somewhat precariously on there. Right, excellent. So I can start to tell you about today now. Now, obviously, today has been a day at home. Not my first choice, but forced upon me through necessity. So I was going to give you food news, but it kind of factors into everything else. So breakfast was coffee and one slice of lavishly buttered toast, of course. Now, one job that I had to do today was to appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft. And I decided to make a little thing of it. So it's always a question as to where I go to appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft. I got the text message of doom this morning. Dear Boaty, you fatly useless arsehole, we're going to have to bounce stuff today because you haven't got enough money again. For Christ's sake, get your ass to the post office and pay some money in. I get those quite regularly. So I had to go and appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft. And I had to do it when I still had a headache. So I had to try and make it amusing in some way. Pardon me, I'm just going to go and top my wine up while I get into this story of telling you about my day. It's exciting, you'll enjoy it. Yeah, so I had to appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft. And also, and this is very unlike me, I didn't have my lunch planned. Well, I did have my lunch planned. Uh, the lunch that I had planned was to make Nepalese chicken biryani, but I was going to make that at a campsite, wasn't I? In the tenty doings. Uh, and so I didn't want to do that here. I'm going to save that for lunch when I do the tenting, you know. So uh, I was lunchless. So I decided to do something different. Now, normally, as most of you know, when I go to appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft, I go to my local village post office, which is down there, which is Baslow. You all know it, you've seen it in the videos. It's a beautiful little post office. They're the loveliest people, and I like to support them. And of course, it's a beautiful drive to get there, especially if I go the scenic route rather than just straight down the main road. But today, because of the lunch situation, and me wanting to inject a little bit of excitement into the day, I decided to do things differently. I decided that the post office where I would appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft was going to be Home Hall. Now that will mean nothing to you. If you're really interested, you could look it up on Google Maps. Uh, Quite a nice drive to get to get there. The Melanini will know where it is. So I decided to go there, and I did duly appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft to their satisfaction, and they very kindly paid my car insurance and the other things that needed to be paid out of my that needed to be paid with electronic money today, um, because that's the way it works. Things get paid by electronic money. And when you run out of electronic money, you have to go to the post office and put real money in that then becomes electronic money. And then your car insurance can get paid. And whatever other direct debits went out today, there was about, 45, 50, 80, 90. There's about 105 quid in direct debits went out today. I know. Ouch. Which was more than my overdraft would allow, hence having to appease the vengeful gods. However, next door to the post office in Home Hall, there is a shop called, some of you might have heard of it. It's called, I've forgotten what it's called. Farmers food or food for farmers, something like that. Anyway, but it's a wonderful shop that sells a vast nature of frozen and tinned goods that are quite cheap. I think, how can I put this without sounding like a terrible snob? No, there's no way of putting it without sounding like a terrible snob. I don't think that their target market are the middle class. Let's put it that way. It's probably no accident that their shops tend to be in shopping centres near council estatey type of places. But it's a wonderful little shop. And I've been in there a couple of times over the last 20 years. And I thought, right, I will set myself a challenge. I thought this will be fun. I've got nothing planned for lunch. So I'll go and appease the vengeful gods of the overdraft. And then my challenge is I've got to go into this shop and buy something for my lunch from there. And I've got to buy, I genuinely did this. And so I set myself a food challenge. And I had to buy something from this shop and I had to eat it for lunch. That was my challenge. And I'll tell you how that went in a minute. I'm just going to catch up with the comments in case there's something that I should really be reading out. Oh, HW100. I have made the move from Surrey up to County Durham, so been busy and settling. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I hope it went well. Oh, excuse me. Wine burps. Oh, and the hiccups now. Wonderful. Oh, God. P2P is getting ready for some hot toast rack action because the toast rack is currently in Helsinki. Oh, exciting. Then we're talking about Durham. Oh, Tonic 110 joins us. Good evening, all. Sorry I'm late. No problem. Just wonderful to have you with us. Hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for being here. And we love it here, says HW100, County Durham. So beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad. Many hellos flying around. Boaty, you are a terrible snob, says Mark. I think I'm an excellent snob, to be fair. But I am a snob, and I completely admit it. Farm foods, is that what it's called? Farm foods sell high-end stuff if you know what to look for. Do they? Peppers use farm foods quite a bit, says Keg1. What's peppers? Try Heron Foods. Makes farm foods look like Harrods. I've got no idea what Heron Foods is. Heron Foods is only good for buying Heinz salad cream in a glass bottle, says Richard. I don't know what that is. Oh, preppers, not peppers. Oh, okay. Right. So, yeah, that was my challenge. That was my challenge, to go into farm foods and buy something for my lunch. And I bought something so wonderfully awful. Excuse me. It was so wonderfully awful that it was, oh God, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Let me show you. Oh my God, I can't believe I ate this. I'm bloody ashamed to show you this, darlings, but talk about going back to childhood and comfort food and all of that kind of thing. You know me, I run a fine dining restaurant. I eat like an absolute king. I flatter myself. I'm a reasonably decent cook. But this was my lunch today. And do you know what? It's probably going to be my lunch tomorrow as well. this is appalling. This is appalling. Okay. Frozen chips. Frozen chips. And you know what? They weren't too bad, actually. They weren't too bad. Now, you all know when I make chips, we've had this discussion many times. When I make chips, I make them from scratch. I make them from potatoes, and they are invariably superb. I'm poorly today. I couldn't be asked to do a proper cook. That was the other reason for doing the farm food challenge thing. So, frozen chips, they weren't bad. Give them their due. And this is truly appalling. Betty Smith's 21-day, allegedly, matured sliced roast beef in a rich gravy. Frozen. Boil in the bag, darlings. Boil in the bag. That was my lunch today. That was my bloody lunch today. Frozen chips. and boiling the bag beef, and it got worse. It got worse. I thought, well, look, if I'm going to go back to my council house roots and eat that sort of thing, I might as well get a whole hog. So add bread and butter with it as well. What's my life coming to? And you know what? This is the worst part of the whole thing. Right. So I had frozen chips, my boil in the bag, 21-day matured Betty Smith mature sliced roast beef with bread and butter. And you know what? I gave the beef. I actually, when the frozen chips were in the oven, when they were about 2/3 of the way through cooking, I gave them a bit of I drizzled a little bit of some of my chili seasoned olive oil. I season my own olive oils, you know that. So I gave them a drizzle of chili seasoned olive oil, and then I seasoned them with salt and pepper and just a tiny little bit of chaat masala, and gave them a good whiz around in that. And then the beef in the rich gravy, boil in the bag, 2 individual portions. Added some white pepper to that. And do you know what? It was absolutely bloody divine. It was disgusting, but it was so good. I'm ashamed to say it. It was really good. Oh my God, I enjoyed it. I licked the plate. Oh dear. I should be ashamed, and in a way I am, but in another way I'm really not. It was not the worst lunch I've ever had in my life, I tell you. And I might well have the same again tomorrow. I might actually do that again. I might have what is it, farm food? I might have a farm food day every week where I go, and they've got an astonishing range of crap in the freezers. Some of which looked I mean, they had Scotch pies. I haven't had a Scotch pie for 30 years, something like that. Oh my God, do you remember Scotch pies? Oh, they used to be fabulous. And they had faggots, Mr. Brain's faggots. I think it was 99p for 6 of them. Faggots. I mean, faggots can be a wonderful thing, but those Mr. Brain's faggots, they were Oh, I've done it again. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Right, quick look at the comments, and then I want to catch you up with the rest of my day and tell you about some stuff. Right, where was I? My last live tonight, says Jen, is back to work tomorrow until Friday. Oh, we will miss you, my lovely. We will miss you. We'll catch up with you in the Facebook group. But yeah, we'll miss you like mad. It's been lovely having you. It really has. Simone says, I spotted a vintage metal triangle toast rack, but I didn't buy it. I like my toast hot. Oh, and Nigel says, we'll miss you, Janine. We will. We really will. Oh dear, 7:45 till midnight. That's a horrible shift. That's a horrible shift, isn't it? That's worse than my hours. Tony Bowen says, standards have to be upheld, Boaty. Pepper steak slices a ration pack for emergency use. Indeed. Indeed. Nothing wrong with frozen fries, says Josh. Well, I mean, there's everything wrong with them. Jim Bob 71 agrees. Boaty, for flip's sake. Nothing wrong with frozen chips. There is. It's so easy to make your own. And yet I didn't today. Keg on One says, a proper TV dinner. I know, and I don't have a TV. Was it any good though, says Mr. Care? It was absolutely delicious. It was so nice. Bird's Eye used to do boil in the bag beef, says Jen. Do you know what? It was really nice. A carvery is going to be positively a la carte after Boaty's lunch today, says Matron. I've got carvery news. I've got other news to tell you. What time is it? Right, because I'm going to sod off at around midnight. But there is stuff that I want to catch you up on and tell you. Carvery news. Right. The one up at Ola Bar and the Toby Carvery are both offering £6 carveries until Thursday. And I plan to avail myself of one on Wednesday or Thursday, when hopefully I will be feeling better. And if the carveries are dog friendly, then Melanini will be coming with me. At £6, I'm going to enjoy the disappointment. I call those frozen dinner nights a beige night, says Fun Stuff. Last night I had frozen tater tots dunked in vinegar, then ketchup, and a Jamaican chicken hand pie thingy. God. Oh dear. Oh, all of you guilty secrets are coming out now. Height of sophistication, lol, says Diane. And Diane is currently being given the purple helmet. Night all, I need my bed, says Simone. Oh dear. Festa beef curry used to give me the shits, says Mr. Care. Oh God, everybody's saying goodnight to Simone. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, yes, good point, Jen. Good point. He'll be bringing out the Frey Bentos pies next. I've got a Frey Bentos pie. There is an emergency Frey Bentos pie in Nettie with a tin of emergency potatoes. Nettie also has. Nettie is stocked with food now because I was so ashamed at not having emergency food to offer Melanini and Sprinkling, so that Nettie is well stocked with emergency food now. Jen knows. Jen knows everything about me. Jen knows that it's in Nettie. The food snobbery on this channel, says Peter P. Oh dear. Oh, you lot do make me laugh. Challenge for Boaty, says Richard, and Richard is now receiving the purple helmet. Make yourself and Mustard a beef roast dinner with vegetables in the yard and only using the kettle and microwave. Yeah, no. No. £6 carvery asking for trouble, says Mark. Saucer rather than a plate. No, it's the normal carvery. They're just doing a special offer if you've got the app. They do it every 6 or 8 weeks or so. And every time they do it and I get the notification, I say I'm going to do it, and I never have. This week, if I'm well, then I'm going to do it. Tinned new potatoes, that's proper camping grub. Exactly. I love those tinned taters air fried till crispy, says K1. You're not the first person I've heard say that. You're not the first person I've heard say that. Intrigued by Boaty's shoes, says Steve, and then he says, oh, they are soft. Well, these are shoes. Those are Clark's Momo, my favourite shoes in the world. I have 2 pairs of them, and I think they're fabulous. And yeah, these are my socks. M&S tinned stewing steak is delicious, says Richard. Yeah, but it'll cost a bloody fortune. Tinned stewing steak is a nice thing, but yeah, it's a bit expensive. Right, now, to tell you about the rest of my day and the rest of the stuff we've got to look forward to. No granddad. What? Oh, no granddad slippers tonight then. Well, no, they're Netty slippers. They live in Netty. They don't live here at Windybum. I do have slippers here at Windybum, but Nettie has her very own slippers. Right, okay, the rest of the day. I've been chatting with friends today, and for one reason and another, oddly enough, 2 things came together, not in that sense, in a universe sense, that kind of thing. So, to answer Mr. Paddy's question, I've got tyres sorted for Officer Crabtree. I've done my research. I'm going to book it tomorrow. I'm going to buy the tyres online. I found the ones that I'm going to go for. I'll buy them online, and I'm going to have somebody come out to fit them. I'm not going to go to the place. I don't like driving into town. I love driving. If I could spend the rest of my life just doing road trips, I would do it very happily. And I love driving all sorts of vehicles, but I don't like driving into town. So I know what I'm doing with the tyres. I've chosen them. I know where I'm getting them from. I'll order them online. They're mobile. It's National Tyres. They're a company. But they're like DFS. They've always got an offer on buy 2 tyres, get 10% off, all of that shenanigans. So it's all sorted in the sense that I've done the research. I know which tyres I'm getting. They will come out and fit them here for me, and I will book that tomorrow, and they will be fitted on Thursday or Friday, something like that. So that's that bit done. I cleaned Crabtree again today and added another layer of ceramic wax onto him. So he's just gleaming like a new pin now. He's looking fabulous, and he's going to get his new tyres. So next Monday he's totally going to be ready to go, which is nice because he's been. Good evening, mystery caller.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, it's not a mystery caller at all. I haven't saved your number, have I? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, fella.
Good
I
lad.
was just watching the stream and having a good conversation with the people in chat. It's,
Oh, good stuff.
a good night. Yeah. I don't blame you putting off the tenting, because if you're not feeling very well, it's better to keep you well. You know what I mean? Than
It would have been a bloody
Well,
nightmare, to be honest.
yeah,
It would have been a nightmare.
yeah. I was just thinking I've been talking to Diane a lot in here. And sounds like she used to use my old stomping grounds in the day.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, in Stockport, yeah.
Oh, Stockport. Oh, right, okay.
That's going back a hell of a lot of years. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I must admit, I avoid Stockport like the plague.
Stu, never mind calling me a nutter.
I was so happy when they opened the new road to the airport. So if you're heading to Wales from here, you don't have to go through Stockport itself to pick up the M56. You can head off the new road, go round by the airport and pick it up there. Stockport, nothing against Stockport per se. It's just the traffic was horrendous.
You've got nothing against Stockport. There must be something wrong with you.
Stockport's all right.
I come from there, I should know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stockport's all right.
Well, I've had a busy little day today. I had to do a quick boiler repair. The hot water wasn't working. The pump went, so that cost a few bob.
Oh, what about the car? How's the car?
Car's on its way to Sheffield. Oh, it's in Sheffield now, waiting to get repaired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've just got to wait for him to diagnose it and let me know what bits need replacing.
Oh, well.
How much more are they going to rate me on it?
Yeah, fingers crossed it's not too bad.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to interrupt you. We're just about to wax lyrical, want you about your stuff, you know. So,
Not a problem. It's always a pleasure to hear you, mate. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah. Doing okay.
Good
The
lad.
occasional hiccup, and you know, get over it, and that's the way it goes.
That is the way it goes. That is the way it goes.
But it was just to say good evening, you know, and let you know I'm still alive and kicking.
Good man. And I am going to track you down one of these weeks. And
but you did the first time I ever met you. The first thing you promised was you're going to grab me and squeeze me till I pee.
Well, there you go. It's going to happen. Oh dear, oh dear me.
Okay, Boaty, I'll let you get back to waxing lyrical about your whatever it was.
Bless you, mate. And you take care of yourself.
You take care, fella, and of course, everybody in chat, take care of yourselves. Okay.
Bless you, mate. All the best, and love from everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, I'm so glad he called in. I'm so glad he called in. Matthew Phillips says, as a former mayor of Torbay and a channel member, indeed, your name in green, it's lovely to see something from my area in your front parlour. That's very kind. It used to be my area too, Matthew. I used to live in Devon, and before I lived there, I had many happy visits there as a younger man and as a child. And yeah, Torbay is one of my favourite places in the world. I adore Torquay. One of my bestest friends, Franny, lives in Torquay, and I've got a long history with Babbacombe and Oddicombe, and I adore the funicular railway. Surely putting a big tent up would be extremely difficult all by yourself, says Shelley. Probably, but I assume that, I hope I can do it. Yes, Mystic Hair, well done. I know that lyric very well indeed. Right, what else is there to tell you? The other bit. Let me just get another quick drink of wine, and then that'll be it. We're getting into the last 10, 15 minutes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and supper tonight, by the way. I'm going to pretend that I'm in Nettie and I'm going to make my Chinese chicken curry for supper tonight, and I'm really looking forward to that. Have you ever been to the barbecue model village? I have indeed. Right, okay. So Crabtree has been right. Tires are going to be sorted. I'll get them booked tomorrow. I know what I'm getting. Blah blah blah. So they're not. Oh, hello. Oh, strap in, boys. Get ready. Here we go.
Mr. Boaty, I think Matthew said era, not area. It's era.
Oh,
You know, the old things. So, yeah, I think he said it means era in old things. You twat.
thank you, Jen. Oh, Jen's a blessed puppet. She keeps me on the straight and narrow. Oh God, I'm just an old fart bumbling about talking to a portable electric device, and I've got about 3/4 of a bottle of wine rattling about inside of me at the moment. So it's no surprise I'm I'm making a mistake. I haven't opened the package yet. I'm going to do it in a minute. I need to tell you this. I wanted to tell you this an hour ago, but I'm crap at telling you things. Okay, so tires, Crabtree, sorted tomato, all research, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be done. Crabtree has had another ceramic coating. He's looking amazing. So, bosh, boom, ready to go next Monday. Oh, I've put all of the stuff in Crabtree to make sure that it fits. Ice box, cooler box thing, the kitchen thing, the plastic thing, it just about fits. I had to unpack him and pack him up again and play car Tetris or Jenga or whatever it's called to get everything in. But it does all. Oh,
You need to sit back and take the freaking day off tomorrow, so
oh
you're not well. Forget about the bosses and everything work. Just take the fucking day off, mate. Because I hope you'll feel better.
I wish I
No
could.
problem, sir. You are a wanker. And thank you for doing tonight, sir.
Oh God!
And thank you to everybody else for watching.
Bless him. Oh, bless him. I'll be back at work tomorrow, darlings. I'm an old Welsh pit pony. How much are the tyres, says Jim Bob 71? They are, oh God, I'm trying to remember exactly now. They're high-end budget tyres. I think they are, I'm trying to remember what it worked out as after the discount. Something like, works out as something like about 145 quid for the two. But you got to bear in mind that Crabtree is a fast car. I don't want to put anything that's a total ditch finder on there. But no, they're not Lansell. They're oh, what are they called? What are they called? I can't remember. I mean, I would choose, but Crabtree's a quick car. And front wheel drive, and these tires are going on the front. So ideally, I would get better tires, but I think these will be all right. I've had them auto green, I think. I've had them on other cars and they've been okay. Had them on I had them on Stigbert von Thundercock. And when the guy fitted them to Stigbert, I had a word with him about them, and he said, "Yeah, they're okay. Actually, they perform better than their price band." And the National Tires people, they have a buy them now and pay in 7 years type of thing going on. So that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, Halford's tires basically. Yeah. Right. So back to what I was telling you. So Crabtree's all sorted. I'm having chats with a couple of friends, and for various reasons, Yvette Carte Blanche comes into the equation. Ironically, I'm having two separate chats with two separate friends who hopefully are going to be meeting quite soon. More about that in a minute. And in both conversations, Yvette Carte Blanche came up, and I've ignored Yvette Carte Blanche for I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 months. She's been sitting down the road unloved, and I thought, right, Crabtree sorted. Let's and by this time in the afternoon, it's like, I don't know. Oh, I've had lunch. Oh, excuse me. I've had lunch. It's going to be like 3 o'clock. I'm feeling a lot better. I can see my vision is right. The pain relief has kicked in. My head's not too bad. So I'm thinking, right, let's get things done. So so I popped Officer Crabtree down the road, and I thought, let's sort out Yvette Carte Blanche. She's been unloved for too long. So her battery was flat as a pancake. The brakes were bound on. That's what happens when you leave cars. You shouldn't do it. So I got the old top down out, got her started, got the brakes free, took her around the block, parked her outside in pole position, put the trickle charger onto the battery, and started cleaning her up. And I'd forgotten how much I love that car. I always do when I don't. What are you saying to it? Okay. Do you really need all of those cars except Crabtree and Nettie? Yes, I do, Jim Bob. Absolutely. So, so Yvette Carte Blanche is out there at the moment. The battery will be charged again tomorrow, although I think there's enough in there at the moment. And I've started a really big cleanup and pretty up operation on her. And the two reasons why she came into conversations and why she's going to play a bigger part in life. Okay. One is a secret and is going to remain a secret for a while, but Melanini knows about this plan and hopefully will be involved in the plans coming to fruition. And they are going to be like really quite exciting. Probably going to be a little bit down the line, but yeah, really, really exciting. And the other plans for Yvette Carte Blanche are with our very own M11, Emma Lumps, Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon. Now, the exciting news is that Emma is going to be coming up here and we are going to be replicating some parts of what went on last summer. And there's a very good video on her channel that you really ought to watch called Our Last Summer, which encapsulates in a few minutes some of the things that we got up to, and there are other long form videos about the things that we did, but we're going to be doing them again, and that's going to be amazing. There has been a change. It might be a temporary change. It probably will be a temporary change in Emma's situation. It suddenly freed her up a little bit. So we are now making plans, and that is super duper exciting. And they do involve Yvette carte blanche, because obviously last year, when we went away for the first time together, Emma and I, and we had our day in Llandudno, we did it in Mingebag, and that was Emma's first time in an open-topped car, and it was rather fabulous. Excuse me. Now, this time when she's coming up, it's going to be with Little Lemon, and Yvette carte blanche will come into play because we're going to do it in an open-top car again, but now we've got Yvette carte blanche. Yvette carte blanche has got 4 seats. Now, they're tiny seats in the back. She's a 2+2 really, rather than a 4-seater. But then Little Lemon is a very small child, so he will fit in there just perfectly. So we can have some more roof down fun, and we're planning possibly 3 things. We are planning possibly. One will be a replica of last year, and that will be Gulliver's and the Heights of Abraham. And how excited am I about Gully's? I am very excited. But there are 2 possibles after that as well. And this will all take place potentially, if we can make it all work, next month, school holidays. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. We had, those of you who were who were part of the channel last year, you know how much fun we had planning it, doing it, making videos about it, all of that kind of thing. You saw the mad live streams and all of that. Well, I'm so happy to say we didn't think it was going to be able to happen this year, but I'm so happy to say that it looks as if it is all going to happen again, and that's going to be fabulous. And I get to go to Gulliver's, and I get to go on the chairlift and lunch at the Happy Haddock, and this time I'm not giving my lunch away. So that's going to be amazing. And yeah, so Yvette carte blanche is going to play a part in that, and there's going to be much more of this to come as we get closer to the time and start planning things, and possibly meticulously plan breakfast as well. But there's another thing going on with Yvette carte blanche as well, which I'm keeping secret at the moment, but the Right Honourable Minister for Tenting is aware of what's being planned, and as I say, hopefully she's going to be actively involved with it if and when it happens. And those 2 paths are going to cross again, hopefully as well, because when Emma's up here, hopefully Emma will get to meet Melanini, and vice versa. So that's all really exciting. And I'm just generally excited about not being ill at some point, and really making the most of this summer, like we did the back end of last summer, and spending time with friends and people that I just love, and making memories and making videos. Last summer was so good. So good. I've been watching the videos today, and I'm just so excited about the prospect of getting more of that, and starting the tenting thing and getting back out in netting. And this was kind of the message that I did want to send, is that get involved. I would love to meet more and more of you in real life. And so what time is it? Oh, Christ. Running out of time. So, yeah, let's make the most of this summer. individually and collectively as a community. So let's let's try and meet up and do things and make things happen and have wonderful times and really make the most of it, because you never know. I don't want to be maudlin, but you never know which supper, Freudian slip, I'm hungry, which summer is going to be your last one. One day there'll be our last summer, and it really is the last summer. So let's make the most of it. I've I've had to be at home here on a Monday where I'd rather have been out learning about tenting, having a new experience, or being out and discovering how much I love the off-grid stuff in Netty, and I can't do it. But you know, I will be able to very shortly, and many of you can. So let's all just make the bloody most of it. Right, quick look at the comments. Unpack the pack. Oh, fucking hell. Is that the third or fourth time? Where's it gone? There it is. Ugh. And then I'm going to get some supper and get my poorly old ass to bed. Right. We all need multiple cars, Jim Bob says Nigel. Well, yeah. Mr. Boaty is what you call greedy, says Jen. You just need exactly, Richard. Boaty's fleet works. Yeah, you know, they all have a purpose. That's the way. Nigel's got 7 and is currently looking for number 8. You see, I'm lagging behind. I've only got 5. Then there are good nights flying around left, right, and centre. Good. Glad you've got things to do with Emma and the little lemon again, says Richard. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I can't read those. Yay, Melanini and lemon action. Bring it on, says Emma. Absolutely. Jim Bob 71 says, Carol living in the moment is fired. Resigned. Big difference. Boaty, I'm bringing my friends Noel and Nigel to meet you. Oh, please don't. Starting the good night, says Fun Stuff. Yeah, well, there's the MHM meetup as well, and there's the other thing that we're talking about. There are exciting times ahead. Oh my God. Right, okay. Let's try not to ping that microphone off again. Okay, well, a little bit later, and Simone's gone to bed now, but £1, 1 box, 1 pounding. Thank you, Sean. And finally, I get to open my doings. And these are, oh, it's from Alan Simpson. Ooh, okay. Oh, what's this? Oh my God. Oh God, memories. Oh. Okay. Beautifully packaged. Oh. Okay, darlings, we have got I can't see where I'm showing it. Can you hang on? Let me look on Little Chef Motorist Maps. Oh, memories there. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so I'm so happy to have this. Oh, I am so happy to have this. Oh my God, I remember this. Oh, this was childhood and planning trips and oh my God, that is amazing. That is amazing. I'm going to obsess over that before I go to sleep. And Mustard and Boaty do lunch. What does that say? Oh, may contain hedgehogs. Roger Boaty 2.0. We read that one. Oh, and on the back, nice van or rum gun. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, and on the bottom as well. Hold on. And then underneath you've got Willis waved within and greetings honourables. How fantastic is that? Oh, oh, that's so lovely. That's going with the bits from P2P and others on my office desk. Oh, and it's got George at the front. I've just seen that. It's got George at the front. Oh, Alan, thank you. Thank you for both of those. They are wonderful. Ah. Oh, I love that. Oh my God. I love this, that everywhere I look now around Netty or around home or whatever, I've just got lovely little reminders of memories and of you lot and the community. God, I'm a lucky so-and-so. And don't think I don't know it. Right then, darlings, it is. Bless you. Thank you, Alan. Oh, it's 8:15. It's 8:15, darlings. So I suppose, isn't that brilliant? That's a good idea, Richard. I would love to get that framed. I would love to get that framed, actually. Has to be kept in Netty, says Nigel. Do you know? Yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right. I am. I'm keeping a very close eye on eBay at the moment because, as again, you longer termers will know. I suppose we're going back almost a year now. On the wall in the kitchen, behind where the camera normally is for the live stream, I've got a little chef early starter plate that that Emma amazingly bought for me, and I love that. It's one of my favourite things. I see it all day, every day, and it brings me incredible joy. And I would love to have. I won't bore you with the little chef stuff. Alan knows this inside out and backwards. He knows more than I would ever be able to learn. But there are blue breakfast plates as well. Not early starter plates, but breakfast plates. And obviously Nettie's Kitchen has got a blue theme. And I've got this thing that I would love to have the early starter red plate in the kitchen with red theme, and the blue plate hung up on the wall in netty underneath where the kitchen roll used to be until I moved it. And the Little Chef map, that's, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Who was it who said it? Who said it had to be in netty? Oh, it was Nigel. Of course it was. I agree. That's got to be a netty thing. And the plate as well. I'm so chuffed with both of those. Thank you so much. Oh, hello. Oh, stand by your beds again, boys.
The naughty caravan can go on your desk, because naughty caravans do not belong in lovely motorhomes. As us motorhomers wave, but us motorhomers do not wave at caravanners.
Oh,
that's for you and Mustard. Mustard and Boaty memories. So stay at home, Mr. Caravan. Okay? Thank you. Tosser.
That's a good point, Jen. There is a divide between motorhomists and caravanners. So yeah, this will go beautifully with the associated bits and pieces from P2P, brilliantly from P2P, and from others on my work desk. That will be beautiful, a fantastic addition. And because, yeah, Jen is quite right. The caravans and motorhomes don't. But the map's going to be a netty thing. And there will be a Little Chef plate in there as well. And then it will all start to tie in. So I am really, oh, bless you, Alan. That is really thoughtful. Boaty's next road trip guided only by the Little Chef map. I'm honestly, you've got no idea how excited I am to have that. You've got no idea how excited I am. Agree with Richard, get it framed, says Diane. Off with you, says Jim Bob 71. It is right, yes. And on that note, darlings, it is time for all of us to bugger off. Let me thank you massively for your company tonight. I really am so grateful. I've loved it. I've loved tonight. And yeah, it's been really nice. You've all been fabulous. Thank you all so much. Let me wish you a safe and peaceful night. And there's so much to look forward to. Please, God, I start feeling better soon. Oh, God. But yeah, let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. May it bring you some joy. May it bring you some pleasure. May it at the very least be manageable. Yeah, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Please join me tomorrow if you can. It will be at the late time of 11 o'clock, but we will still have a full hour together. I stumbled then because I was getting ready to do the candle thing, and we haven't got the candle, have we? Oh, I tell you what, we've got a fire. Let me turn you around there. Right. Fire, candle, both flames. Right? This'll work. God, I'm clever. Okay. The flame will be relit at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Hope to see you all then. That worked. God, I'm good. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me, and can't wait to see you next time. On that note, pachoo! And indeed, oh yes, bosh.